Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. So, we've been playing a lot of Resident Evil 2 these past few weeks, but we're approaching the end of the year already. So I thought we would wind down with something a little bit more lighthearted and silly. And I had been thinking about what to do, and I figured I'd do some Paper Mario. That's pretty much the first game I streamed. And specifically, I streamed the Pro Mode mod. So this time, I wanted to try something different, but still Paper Mario, so I'm looking at the randomizer. Now, I'm gonna quickly peek at who it was that made the randomizer, because it's only fair. Just a second. Scroll. Okay, so the person who made it is J-Dog, I think. It's called J-Dog, unless I'm completely wrong, in which case I apologize, but I think that's it. So a few things about the randomizer. It's still in production, so obviously there are going to be features that you might expect that aren't there yet, because it's 0.3.1 right now. So what's basically randomized is the items. You can randomize the loading zones and the music and the background, stuff like that. But we're expecting more from this one in the future, so this is just to try it out, not necessarily a serious run or anything. There's that familiar file screen again. Right, let's just get started then. I wanted to type Christmas, but I think it just barely doesn't fit. So I'll just put my own name, I guess. Oh yeah, of course, Nintendo 64 emulation is always going to be a bit glitchy, so beware of flashing screens. Okay, so you'll notice right away that the background is randomized. So it's a very ominous looking background right here in Toad Town. Very, very cool. So we're just gonna walk around and see what kind of crazy stuff we encounter. I'll also add that I prepared three separate versions. This is the first one where we just have nothing. Everything is randomized except, you know, textures, because it doesn't need to look like an eye-searing disaster. And we're just gonna walk around for a bit. If that doesn't really work out, I'm gonna do one where we have all the partners and upgraded hammer and jump, just to make it easier. And then there's one that has very little randomization, which I plan to start up at the very end. So we can just have a chat about some stuff about the past year. Hey Alden, welcome to the stream, it's good to see you. So yeah, each item is randomized, so this should be interesting. Ah yes, the yellow berry, my favorite item in the Toad Town store. Toad Town store. So yeah, there's gonna be a bit of flashing, please bear with me. I've messed with the settings so much just to make it barely playable. Okay, so any random exit could lead to any random scene. So walking out of Toad Town here could jump us straight into a boss, for example. Or into the desert. Who knew Toad Town was actually next to a desert? Okay, this one is very, very glitched. We're in silhouette mode now. Oh, we can't go out there? So we have to go to the right then. Okay. I hope we'll survive. Oh boy, the game is barely even visible. Like, I can see it on my end. But some stuff is flashing so quickly, the recording software can't see it. Oh boy. I thought I had everything working, but we may have to dive into the settings again. Let me just get into a new screen first. Oh, the screen transitions are actually broken here, so we're already soft locked. So let's reset. I might have to mess with a few settings to make this work then. One moment, please. RIP, yes, we, it took very little time for us to, get completely stuck, but there are other exits to go, and I have a few other versions prepared. Oh, more desert. Oh boy, the flashing is a big problem. You know, last time I went through the settings and fixed all of that. At least I still have the timing down. I went through the settings and fixed all of this. Then I tried to start it again today and it had some kind of memory error. Well, hey, at least we succeeded. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a far cry from the stability we were used to in Resident Evil 2. Oh, I paused the game and it almost crashed. Okay, let's... no. Okay, so there are 3 exits here. Let's try out a few of them. If I see any more of that flashing, we'll have to... oh. Okay, well, we have opened the second dungeon by running into a random exit. And that leads out into the desert again. Alright. Yeah, the problem with randomized loading zones is that you never really know what you're going to get. But a significant amount of rooms in the game are in the desert, so... oh, this is actually more or less where we should be. This is the first dungeon after all. The Koopa Bros Fortress. Yeah, the flashing is really weird. Let me try something else. Ah, yes, broke the game. Very good. What if we reset it like this? Hey Clive, welcome to the stream. That's just an intentional added challenge, yes. You have to be really strategic if you can only occasionally actually see what's happening on the screen. Okay, I just made the graphics really dank, but I think it works better like this. It's more stable. This is probably a more accurate rendition of how it actually looked on the Nintendo 64. A bit crusty around the edges, but you prefer this to the flashing, am I right? I certainly do. Oh, well, there is the flashing again. Oh boy. Yes, I do appreciate a good dank graphic as well. Well, we knew from the start this was going to be very experimental. I've always had some trouble getting the settings right. But it actually felt like I had it in a decently working state earlier. It actually looks pretty nice in the overworld, but I don't know why it flashes so much. Maybe it's a New Year's disco? Yeah, just trying to figure out a way to make it a bit less extreme. Ooh. This is the edge of Shiver City. You know what that means? There's an upgrade for our buddy Goombario here. Alright, very good. Very good. Like I said, if this doesn't turn out alright, we'll try another version, and if that doesn't turn out alright, we'll just try another version. I have three different versions prepared. Alright, so the main thing right now is, where does the game think we are? Okay, this is Chuck Quizmo. He gives us quizzes. The main thing is he gives us star pieces, which if we can ever get to the place where you can trade them in, we could get badges for that. There we go. Alright. So we have a star piece, we have an upgraded Goombario. It almost feels like we're starting to get a foothold here. Also, look at that beautiful, delicious background with lollipops and ice cream. Oh! Okay, so this is really good. You know, that is a respawning item, so can we just go back and forth into here? No. Okay, is the loading zone random every time? Right, so now we're on this side of Town, but we're not supposed to be here yet. As you can see, you're supposed to be blocked off by this. Oh, I just clipped through it, but now I can no longer go through it. Whoops. Crystal Palace. We're just hopping from place to place here. But hey, more life shrooms is more survivability. Alright. And now we're in Shy Guy's toy box. Wait a minute, did we just get soft locked again? Because I don't know how I got up there. Oh, right. I forgot until just now, but they actually have a built-in return to home button you can press to save yourself if you get soft locked. I almost forgot about that. But it's a good thing I remembered. So again, this is a randomizer mod made by J-Dog. Okay, so the things are consistent. And somehow we jump right into the best chapter. So does this lead us to Shiver City then? Or not? Yes it does. Okay, good. You know, this is actually the place I wanted to visit. If it turns out we'll, you know, we've tried everything out and then we just want to chat a bit about the past year. This is where I was planning to go. So I won't stick around for too long right now, but I want to see what I get if I sleep here. Because in the base game, he leaves a potato on the table, so it should be something else. It's a coconut. Ah, yes. Tropical Shiver City. Right, so now we have 2 live streams and a coconut, but what I'm really curious about is what they'll sell in this shop. Snowman doll, Kubasta, a mushroom, stopwatch, a blueberry, and a dizzy dial. We can't really afford any of this though. Uh-oh. Every time I hear that Mount Lava Lava music, I think I'm getting locked in again. Oh, flower fields. But look at how broken the background is. That looks weird and a bit ugly, doesn't it? Oh, hey, an actual appropriate area. Well, we might as well seize the opportunity to get some experience. Of course, we don't have any partners yet, so we can't grab that. Well, we only have Gumbario, but... Not to talk down to him or anything, but he isn't exactly top-tier partner material. Getting more coins will be smart if we're gonna be visiting a lot of shops. So I'll also been Mario 1000 Years Stare. Well, that's about right. Have we just Mario, come on now. You can't do that. That's sacrilege. You know, I gotta say though, it looks really beautiful to have the starry background for this jungle. That's one thing I really like about the randomized backgrounds. You see color combinations you wouldn't usually see. I've always loved it when they add a night version of any level or theme anywhere. Anyway, no point in staying here, we're stuck. Uh-oh. We just got stuck in a very short cutscene. Whoops. And now we're back in the Crystal Palace. We can go back out the same door. In fact, we can't even use the switch because we need Bombat or Cooper or anyone that can hit the thing from a distance. I keep going in the door thinking I know what to expect in the next room, and then I get warped around again. Yeah, those enemies are way too powerful for us to deal with right now. And now we're back in the desert. Yeah, I should make it a habit to pick up as much stuff as I can. Yeah, this does feel a bit like a drug trip version of the original game, the way you warp around at random. Oh, I'm coming back by train. When did I get on a train? How long was I out for? Also, I like that Toad Town is in a dark, demented void. And everyone is just ignoring it. Whenever there's a crisis going on, just pretend it's not happening. That's the best way to solve it. Oh, hey! That's a completely useless item as far as I'm concerned. But this should be a badge. Which badge? Okay, that could be useful if we had a lot of experience. You see, that lets you kill enemies instantly if you have a higher level than them, but we're level 1 or something, so that's probably not going to be a thing. Let me just save a state occasionally. Oh, it's this lad. He's basically a super boss. So, hey there, Invader Tech, welcome to the stream. It's still Christmas Eve, that's true, but we'll technically consider Christmas Eve to be part of Christmas today. Okay, we need Lady Bo to get through this. Although you can actually get through it if you're frame perfect. I've seen people do it. I'll try it once. It's all a blur anyway playing this game, yeah. Yeah, no, I can't do it. Not like that. My audio is high, like it's too loud. Right. I put the microphone way close. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I put the microphone a lot closer to me because I started playing with mouse and keyboard for Resident Evil 2. Probably should have moved it back when I switched back to a controller. So is it fine now? In comparison? Uh-oh. It is the hardest boss in the game. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think we need to run. Nah, we stand and fight. Okay, crusty audio aside, this should be interesting. What? That dialogue is completely random. I had no idea the dialogue was randomized. Yeah, the game audio is a bit on the crusty side, shall we say. I'll turn it down a bit. That's I'm going to turn it down. It sounds like I just muted it, which is only temporary. There we go. Okay, so Gumbario just pretended to be Mustafa. Look at that 1 damage. So yeah, this guy is a joke boss. Although we're so low level, he might actually get us. Well, we have like 2 life shrooms in reserve, so it's not like he can really kill us. Oh, unless I do that. Yeah, this is all just a test. Next time we'll have the settings a bit more... Oh, hey, I defended. Nice. We'll have the settings a bit more appropriate. And next time we stream it, the randomizer will probably have many more options. Yeah, keep trying, keep trying. And down it goes. Alright. So do we go left or do we go right now? Oh hey! It's the Peach Dolly. Oh man, the slowdown is a problem though. But I got rid of the flashing. Is it really one or the other? It sucks that this cost us coins, but we can't deal with these enemies right now. So why are they silhouettes in some situations? That's a bit weird, isn't it? It's cool, but I don't get it. Oh hey, and now we're in Forever Forest. An emulator glitch? Sir, are you implying that I am using illegitimate means to play a Nintendo game? Yeah, you're probably right. Probably has to do with the way it interprets the lighting. It's always confused me the way emulators, or rather the way legitimate software can lag on old games like this. Alright, so this is a soft lock. Because to get through here we need Bombat. In other words, see ya! Wonder if they'll ever make an N64 classic. If not, guess we'll have to do it ourselves. I suppose we'll see. Nintendo in general has been pretty bad about their about many generations of their games, really. They seem to acknowledge the NES and SNES. Oh yeah, dried pasta! Imagine attacking your arch-enemy's castle, but you take a quick break to chew on some dried pasta. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It's a good cooking ingredient though. If we can get back to tasty somehow, we can use it. Well, yeah, we still shouldn't be picking any fights. Because we're not exactly a powerhouse right now. We need more levels and more partners. Okay, we could potentially fight enemies here. Or not. I want to get off of Mr. Paper Mario's wild ride. Yeah, I suppose we'll see, but if there's an N64 Classic, it would be a crime not to put this game on there. Yeah, it would be nice if Nintendo did a bit more with that particular generation of game. Oh hey, we're in Star Haven, another town. Did we lose any health? I think we lost some health at one point. Oh, but we have it back, so whatever. I'm trying to remember if I played the whole original Paper Mario like this on stream. Oh boy, an Ultra Shroom for only 15 coins. That's actually really good. That reminds me, I think the item values are randomized, so we should be able to sell our stuff for good money. Actually the values seem about right, honestly. I want to try something a bit interesting. So we can buy them for 15 coins, but what if we try to sell them again? Alright. We have acquired an endless supply of Ultra Shrooms, boys. I just wish it wouldn't glitch around. It's better than it was before, but it's come at the cost of having some fairly crackly audio. Oh, so you figured out a list of games for an N64 Classic, mostly first party though. Yeah, that makes sense. In general, I think the N64 was the start of Nintendo's problems with third-party. I think, except for Rare, there isn't that much, in terms of third-party, you would really need... Well, I say that, but... Because there are games that are excellent on N64, but that make me think... there are better releases on other systems, like Rayman 2, for example. Rayman 2 is an excellent game, but the PlayStation 2 version, which is a re-release of the Dreamcast version, I believe, has way more content and full voice acting and all that, so... Let me just save again, just so we can return here if we need to. Yeah, let me know what your list is. Although, a few obvious ones would be, of course, the Zeldas, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Obviously Mario 64. We have... I wanted to say we've come back where we started, but the game crashed. RIP. That's another reset. If I had been more prepared, I might have made a... Oh boy, did you see that? Did you see all that text on the screen there? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Oh, look at that! It considers our story progress to be up to chapter 7. Isn't that interesting? But we don't actually have those star spirits, do we? No, we don't. So we can't use their power either. So let's go out this door then. Oh, did I just do that? Whoops. I like the unceremonious way the music stops after the intro. And then it just dies. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, let's try the left door then. Oh yeah, the desert. Okay, that's better. It would have been a problem if we got stuck, and now we have another item shop to look at. They're selling a baked Yoshi's head. It's actually a Yoshi cookie, but... Oh boy. Oh boy. We just hit the jackpot. You know what Repel Gel does? That makes you immune to damage for a few turns. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we just gotta empty out our inventory for a bit. We have a lot of items we don't really need. Alright. Many more items have been acquired. I mean, when you're under leveled, you're gonna need an edge, one way or another. Oh, we were here before. You can't open the train track without Bombat. Yeah, especially considering Banjo is in Smash now. It could very well be on an N64 classic. I mean, Nintendo and Microsoft really don't consider each other competitors anymore. Which makes sense, they compete on completely different terms after all. I should really make save states so I don't accidentally get into the exact same set of rooms I just did. Let's make a save state here, because there are multiple exits to go in. Yeah, because we were here before, weren't we? As lovely as this area is. So let's actually load the state there. And try the upper one instead. Ah, yes. See, I wanted to knock this a group of enemies out with a shooting star, but this is only one, so that feels a bit pointless. You know, for that sweet extra EXP, but this might not be the best place to try that sort of thing. But what about you? So the EXP you get from enemies decreases as you level, but we haven't leveled, so they give us a ton of EXP. To be fair, you think two things helped Microsoft be willing to work with Nintendo. One, both Xbox One and Wii U got wrecked by the PS4, that's true. And two, Minecraft. That is a big part of it. Oh boy, it's the maze in flower fields. Yeah, me too, Alden. I've also been pretty disappointed about the Virtual Console. Like, twice now, they've just let a console slowly build up a Virtual Console with both the Wii and the Wii U, slowly releasing game after game after game over a really long time, resetting the board with the Wii U, and then the Switch doesn't even have anything like that, and just uses the online service as some kind of NES Netflix. Nesflix. That's true, SNES too, but certainly not those often ignored generations. One of my favorite things that happens is the little sweat drops that come off of enemies when they realize they failed to hit you. It's always funny. Yeah, Sony has also kind of dropped the replayability, the backwards compatibility, haven't they? Try as they might, they cannot hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Oh, it's, still alive. I hope it won't kill us. Yeah, when you tattle, it's just a random dialogue. That's cool. Ow. And now the dialogue is stuck there forever. Okay, yes. I sure love having this message from Peach at the top of the screen permanently. Yeah, if the PS5 is backwards compatible, that'll be a big deal. Because they'll be the only one that really capitalizes on their past. At least in a better way than the others are doing. Normally you'd go in here and fight the lantern ghost, but... Okay, we're back in Silhouette Country. Yeah, I agree. Nintendo has been struggling to figure out what to even do with their online service for a while. Like, I definitely thought it was a bad move that you had to re-buy games you got on the Wii U as well. There we go, no more cactuses. No more cacti. That's the sort of thing that convinces people to do ye old pirating. Yes, exactly. We can keep running from battles, but I think we should eventually just start leveling up a bit. So I'll take a few hits in this one, it's fine. I don't like that they're stealing my money, though. That's true, too. So many games were made based on licenses that have since expired or changed. That makes everything even more complicated. I always gotta get back into it to learn the timing again, but it's stuff you never truly forget. Except at that moment right there. But hey, the battle is over now. Survivability is gonna be a big thing, so let's just go for HP right now. Yeah, we have the one badge, but we don't even have enough BP to equip it. Not to mention, I doubt it'll do us much good right now. Oh, nice. Can just go back and forth between the volcano and here. I mean, we just leveled up, so there was really no point in healing, but it feels wrong not to use a heart block when you see one, right? More shooting stars. I thought I saw something there. The way it puts us here, that probably means this is right after completing chapter 4. And there is another item store here, for which we have a key, I believe, so... Ah, more of this, but it's more expensive here. Oh, there's still jungle noises, by the way. That's interesting. This stuff doesn't look randomized, strangely enough. Let's just check the less useful stuff. Nah, the rest of this is pretty good. A red berry for 30 coins? What a ripoff. Who knew that the fruit market was so exploitative? Yeah, it hasn't despawned the jungle noises, so it's all overlapping now. And it's starting to get a bit deafening, to be honest. We don't have a key, but we can open this. And now we're in Bowser's castle. And now we're here. Oh, the jungle noises actually stopped. Also, I need to stop getting so close to the microphone, apparently. It keeps maxing out a bit there. Oh boy. There we go. Use item to win battle. It's just crazy how you can get thrown around the whole game like this. Now, with that said, we do tend to run into roadblocks because we lack the right partners or because we're too weak. So I think we're gonna switch over to the second edition I have in a bit, where all the weapons and partners are upgraded. I went from the very end of the dungeon to the very start. How about that? Wait up. Am I in the title screen right now? Where am I? I can't even pause the game. Okay. This is highly entertaining, but very glitchy. So let's try the second version I prepared. I think we had our fun with this one, seeing all the crazy stuff happening. Now let's get one where we have all the partners and stuff upgraded. Unless it does that. Oh boy, see, this is exactly what happened last time. I had to really mess with all the settings to make it work. And then when the game finally runs, you have to change the settings back to make it run decently. It's a bit of a mess, shall we say. Yeah, just seeing the splash screen with that ominous music, the effect is a bit frightening. Oh, come on. I had all the settings perfectly arranged and now it's just deed. Alright. Maybe I should turn on some elevator music while we try to fix this.
Peggy 18.
Okay, Peggy 18 is not elevator music, but thank you, YouTube, for the ad. Elevator music, Peggy 18. There we go. So, I'm trying to figure out what setting I used to make it work last time. Yep, Windows warning noises. Well, it's not really working with me so far. Welcome to the stream where we try to get Project 64 to not die. At least the Chrono Trigger music is nice. Alright, if this doesn't work in a short amount of time, I'm gonna have to switch to something else. Because after all, it's a bit awkward to be sitting here trying to fix this game. Oh hey, Mario Galaxy music. How nice. Alright, I'm gonna try one or two more things and then it's just gonna be the end of that. I don't understand what combination of settings I had that I somehow managed to to not have anymore. Alright. Well then. I had this whole thing planned out and now it's just not working out too well, so I guess we'll just do another hour of Resident Evil 2. How about that? If it won't work one way, it'll work another, am I right? Let me just quickly change the details on the stream and we'll get started on Resi 2 again. There we go. Hey, we had some fun with it for a little while, didn't we? Oh yeah, I should make a cutoff point in the recording here so I can upload them as separate episodes. Since people who are here for Paper Mario probably don't want to watch Resi 2. Let me just quickly mess a bit in OBS. 1 second. Background breathing intensifies.